never before in the history of working with Jay. Jay's been here 22 years. I've worked with you many, many, many moons. And I have never had Jay bring in a large specimen in Labradorite like this. And look, this is AAA quality. And look at how incredible. Are you ready for your surprise? We were able, from this AAA quality, to chase the fire and find the labradorescence in over 1,300 additional necklaces. The last time Jay was on, this completely sold out. Jay was not sure if he was going to be able to get more back in stock, but because of his connections, we were able to do so. Already, almost 200 have been spoken for. We are down to the final 1,100 to go around. Look at the fire. And it takes a labradorist, right? When you talk about cutting it and chasing it.
Here's the big thing with labradorite. Okay, number one, you start with really good, and this is what I brought this specimen in. This is the material that this is cut from. You see this? Look, okay. And that's what labradorite does.
That's what happens in your necklace.
That's what will happen, and that's what they call labradorescence. It's a special property of labradorite. Here's the key thing with labradorite, though. This material comes out of Madagascar. You do find it in different locations in the world. The biggest thing with labradorite is cutting it. When you cut it, we do what we call cob it. So we cob it out, we cob it for the fire. They have to, when the lapidurist cuts the beads, and these are all individually hand cut, they have to do what they call chasing the fire. So, like a normal material where you would take and you would just slab it out. If you can imagine, like on a lot of different materials, what you do is you would take a piece of labradorite or a piece of, let's say turquoise or whatever, lapis, that this is, of course, a specimen, so it's exceptionally large. But you would take that and you would cut it like you would cut a loaf of bread. And then you would cut your cabs and everything from that. You would orient it. With labradorite, you might take this and cut it 50 to 100 different ways. Right. And if you don't know how to chase the fire, you just don't blindly cut labradorite. The people that cut the labradorite the best and that cut for these beads that you're seeing here and are the people that cut my precious opal. They're the people that that can look at the stone. They're used to orienting the stone. They're used to being able to see it, see how the fire's running within the rough material, and then they cut along those lines. If you don't do that, then you don't get a good product, and that's why you see a lot of labradorite that's dull or doesn't it doesn't have the labradorescence, the flash. It's just flat, right? And that's the whole difference. It's Jay, not the material in a lot of cases, it's how it was cut.
And how it was cut. I mean, when you come in, I took mine off as much as it pains me to do that, Jay. I wanted to show that it wasn't like we were just showing you one sample that was really stellar, that was really spectacular, and we cherry picked the best one. Absolutely not. Every single one you see, whether it's the two I'm holding, the one Angela's wearing, every one has that lit from within glow. It is magical. It is like a starry night when you look up, or the aurora, the way it chases across the sky. If you've ever been lucky or blessed enough to see it, this is magic on your neckline. If it were me, I know I'll get the tanzanite necklace out, or even the blue sapphire if you pick that up and layer them together. But this on its own, Jay, I mean, this is insanely good. This is beyond anything.
Think about this, okay, with this necklace. We brought this on, this is the third time we've done it. It's blown out every time. It took me 6 months to make a little bit over 1,000 of these. I think there were 1,200 or something is all we were able to get in 6 months. It took them 6 months to be able to cut it so that we could bring it back. So we started this in August, September last year of 2016 is when we started them on it. I only have a handful of my people that can actually cut this material, that can actually
because you can ruin it, right? When you see at the large piece that we have here, I mean, this is large. I mean, this is that large specimen, but Jay brought this in to show you that you can actually ruin it if you cut it the wrong way, right?
Look, if you take this material right now, you see how cool this is, and you've got that flash of fire and it goes through there. I could take this, and if I cut it wrong, if I don't chase the fire, it will turn just like silver. It won't have any of the labradorescence, it won't have any of the fire in it. So it's not just having the quality material, It's the skill of knowing how to cut it, how to chase the fire, how to make it. And then what we did is we did it in this large, graduated, faceted rondelle type look. These are all individually hand done, one at a time from the natural material. And this particular material comes out of Madagascar. You do find it in other places in the world, and there is quality Labradorite in other locations in the world. But I think that this material we're getting in Madagascar is probably some of the finest roughs that money can buy.
I mean, it is sensational. I know we're going to go out to the phones in just one moment. I would love to invite you to use express ordering. With everybody calling in, you can see well over 300 spoken for. We are down to the final quantities here. Every single time this is on, it completely sells out. I wanted to share with you, I layered in the tanzanite. So if you want to be able to layer them, you can do that. That looks absolutely just magical and incredible. The peacock blues and the greens, everything just pops. So if you'd like, we'll have that called out at the bottom of the screen. Here is the item number for the Labradorite earrings. If you want to ask about that, it's 495203, and those are available as well. Let's go out to Washington, and we are going to welcome in Wanda. Good afternoon, Wanda. You're live on HSN with Jay. Happy Sunday.
Hi, you guys. I am so excited to talk to you.
Oh, well, we are equally as well. Share with us, have you been enjoying Mine Finds here at HSN?
Oh, I have a drawer full of J. King. I have his watch. I have his reversible bracelets. I have the V-neck opal and turquoise necklace I just got a month ago, and I just bought the multi-strand necklace this afternoon. I just love it.
Oh, you mean, the one with that had all the beautiful, the opal, turquoise, and amethyst.
Yeah, I love that. I love that color combination.
Oh my goodness. And Wanda, when you wear Jay's pieces, do you find you get tons of compliments? Everybody asks you, where did you get that?
It's so, everywhere I go, I get compliments on it. I have I have his reversible cuffs. I have rings. I have the pink opal with the Australian opal in the middle of it. That necklace. I have. I just have so much. I just love it.
It sounds like you have quite a collection.
It wears. I get compliments. It's wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Well, Wanda, we appreciate you taking the time to call in. Enjoy your collection in good health. And I know, well, you know, once you get one piece, Jay,